Today we're meeting Ruth. Ruth is 12 years old and she lives in Simacinti Village with her family. Mom, Mildred, her sister Juliet, and little brother Bulongo. Ruth's day starts very early. She has many chores to do. She starts with sweeping the grounds in her village. Then it's time to cook breakfast and wash dishes. Ruth visits a neighbor and takes a burning ember from their fire to use to start her fire. Once the fire has started, she puts a pot of water on to boil. Ruth's sister Juliet grinds corn for the family to eat. The chickens stay close by to eat up any corn that drops. Grinding corn is hard work, so Ruth comes to help her sister. When the water is boiling, Ruth adds in the ground corn to make a porridge. Porridge is kind of like soup. This will be their breakfast. Ruth's mom, Mildred, is a farmer. This year, God provided her with a big crop of corn. She produced 150 bags of corn. Each bag weighs over 100 pounds. She'll be able to sell her corn to provide for her family all year long. They also have cattle and goats. But Ruth's favorite part of her village is the garden. After Ruth and her family eat their breakfast, she and her sister clean their room, gather some supplies and school uniforms, and walk to the garden. The garden's protected by a fence made of sticks and thorns. This helps to keep the animals out. The garden needs water, so they get it from a nearby stream. Ruth loves to take care of her garden. Her favorite vegetable is cabbage because it tastes the best. Ruth builds another fire and cooks another pot of porridge. But this time, she adds fresh cabbage picked from the garden. This will be her lunch. Ruth likes being in the garden because it's peaceful. In the Bible, the book of Nehemiah, chapter 4, verse 14 says, "Remember the Lord who is great and glorious." They gather more water to wash up, and then she changes into her school uniform and walks to school. Because of the money her mom makes from selling corn, Ruth and her brother and sister can afford to go to school. Ruth is happy to be in school. Math is her favorite subject. Ruth thanks God for providing for her and her family, and she sings songs that tell how good God is. Ruth knows that when life is good, God is good.